Hello. How are you all? Hello. Hi, Violet and Sardine. Hey, Violet.
I brought you two.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Two is better than one.
I got an email notification on my phone saying that a certain special birthday girl sent us a certain special game on Steam, and I would like to thank you, Violet, for gifting us a game for your birthday.
Thank you, baby.
Thank you. I don't know exactly when we'll get around to it, but I guarantee you we're gonna play it.
Mm-hmm.
I had never heard of the game before.
But,
Yeah, welcome back to Ace Attorney stuff.
Ace Attorney?
We're no longer defending a whale. Whale's not guilty. Everyone seems to not care about that, though. They keep thinking the whale is still guilty, but no.
Whatever.
Whatever. It's a SNES-style RPG. Hell yeah! I'm all about that.
Yes.
So yeah, I would 100% love to dig into that sometime soon. Thank you so much.
So, I have a quick story. Right before we went live, I looked over at Kemi and I was like, I stink. And she's like, no, you don't. But I do stink a little
She doesn't, but, you know, whatever.
I'm a little
For the sake of the story, continue.
I've got a little bit of BO going on. I sweated a lot today, walking around town and stuff, so. I've got a little bit of musk. But I walked into Cape Fear Games. And my,
Oh, yeah, it's our local mom and pop board games and card games store. Support your local card game and board game stores, by the way. They need the help.
So, have you been in there recently? It is bumping.
Yes, I have. When that place first opened, by the way, we're like a small fucking, we call ourselves a city. It's not that big, though.
No.
Like, I lived around, like, Rochester. It's not really, this area is not that big. It's more like a big town than anything. Mm-hmm. And when and we're in the South. We're in, like, what I like to call North Carolina's butthole. Like, swamp ass.
Yeah.
So, like, we got a lot of, the nerd community is a little tight-knit. So when that building opened...
It's a little barely here.
Yeah, it's a little bit barely here. So when that building opened, I was like, there's no way this place is going to stay afloat. But, like, it's doing really well.
Yeah. Well, anyway, so I go into Cape Fear Games, right? And I'm with my brother. My brother's actually never been in one. In there.
Right.
So he was like, oh, they have a place like this in Ithaca. This is really cool, blah, blah, blah. And we go towards the back of the store. And in the back of the store is where, like, tables are set up for people to play Magic or Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! And whatever. Card games, you know?
Mostly Magic and Yu-Gi-Oh!
Mostly Magic and Yu-Gi-Oh! But you can play pretty much anything there. But as we walk towards the back of the room, I take a deep breath in, and I turn to I turned to my brother, and I was like, taking all that nerd musk.
It's like, well, I do love being here anyway. But...
Yeah, it's a comforting smell, almost.
Sure.
It's almost a comforting smell.
But I'm just kind of like, you better know I love being here.
It's just like...
Like, well, I can't be too mad at the stereotypes. But I love this place regardless.
The smell of nerd.
Yeah. The smell of m'lady. Yeah. I mean, you're right, though. But it's still a nice place.
It is a wonderful place. I cracked... I wanted to tell the story because I cracked... Shane up, like,
I bet.
He, like, choked for a second. He was like, don't call it that.
You're gonna bottle it and sell it?
Yeah, nerd musk.
Nerd musk.
And I say this knowing that I am a stankly nerd.
Oh, yeah, no.
Absolutely.
100%. Did I fix the volume on this or no? We'll find out. What? The ship's doctor and Azura were romantically involved? Did we know this or did we just guess this?
I think they're making assumptions because
because of the charms, probably.
But he didn't say that charm was his.
No, but I bet you Phoenix is just like, I heard some shit and found some shit. I don't know.
But he was like, he saw the charm and he was like, oh, this was Azura's. He didn't say this was mine.
What did we end the last part of the trial on? Like, I'm not crazy.
No, we ended, our last thing was that we were talking to her in the detention center. And then it was a to be continued.
Yeah, okay, that's right. I was sitting here trying to remember if we were, like, in court or not, and I was like, I don't remember anything happening.
No.
What happened?
We did a to be continued, and now it's the next day.
Oh, okay. Well, let's just see where this goes, I guess. But, I mean, Phoenix just being real catty, I think.
Well, it's just also, like, he kind of vehemently denied that they had any romantic involvement. So you're just going to, even though he was like, no, we had no romantic involvement?
He's like, it's the Helga Pataki syndrome, where you're just like an asshole and just deny everything and be a tsundere. And it's just like, because he denied it so much, it must be true.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, girl, blow them up. Okay, it's Athena, actually. Shame on you, Athena. I love you, but... Athena.
Baby.
That's my theory, but I don't actually know if it's really true. It's just a game theory, you might say. Azura would never get involved with that god-awful ship's doctor.
Ever do that again.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm greatly offended.
I'm
just kidding. I don't give a
All
shit.
right, I'll leave. Boo! Boo! Boo that man. Sorry. I booed myself. Does that make you feel any better? But I do admit, they were friends. But would Azura send Dr. Crab videos, I wonder?
Videos? What do you mean?
You know. Azura used to send her boyfriend videos of herself teaching the orca tricks. I used to help Azura take videos on her TV phone. Her smartphone. I'm just gonna say smartphone.
That's an interesting bit of information. You know who else has a smartphone? Marlon Rhymes.
And like everybody?
I meant in this world.
Oh, okay. Yo, Hulkbuster, what's up? Yeah. Anyway. Wait, what? What the fuck is that song? Those are definitely song lyrics and I don't remember what they are.
Oh, it's, so no one told you life was gonna be
oh,
this
right.
way.
It's fucking Friends.
Your job's a joke, you broke. Your love life's DOA. It's like you're always stuck in second gear. When it hasn't been your day, your week, your month, or even your year. I'll be there for you. When the rain
I forgot all
starts
about
to
that.
fall.
I don't think I actually ever knew the lyrics legitimately.
Really?
Not until the I'll Be There For You.
Oh.
I just kind of tuned it out, I guess. I don't know. I didn't watch that much Friends.
I watched a lot of Friends.
I mean, I watched a bunch of episodes, I'm sure. But it was just one of those shows that was like, you watch it when it's on. There are a lot of episodes of Friends.
There are a lot of episodes of Friends, but I also got into watching Friends towards the beginning of like the Netflix age.
No. For me, it was way longer.
Well,
yeah. Oh my God! Look at these hosts back to back.
Thank you.
Hi, Vox and RBM. Hello.
Well, no, I watched it back when I was really, really young, but then I rewatched it.
Oh no, I didn't do that.
I went back and rewatched it because I do really like Friends.
Why is that a bad thing? I
It's
don't remember not enjoying it or anything.
It's not a bad thing.
Is that like the cool thing to like not like Friends or something?
No.
Hey guys, what's up?
Friends is probably one of the better sitcoms that ever existed. Though it's not better than Frasier, because Frasier is the best sitcom.
Guys, I've never watched Frasier.
And I'm pretty sure no one else has either.
Oh, I know people that are way into Frasier.
Frasier is so good.
But yeah. 1999, the year of the flip phones. My first phone was a flip phone. My first phone was a chirp phone, like the ones that had the walkie-talkie feature on it.
Oh no, y'all can get your ass out of here if you don't like Frasier. Just bye.
Sorry, Vox.
It's fine knowing you.
Fox, I still love you because I never watched Frasier, so I have no opinion. There's no horse in this race for me. There were never any horses to begin with.
Bye. It was nice knowing you. Oh God, I'm old.
Hi, welcome to Watashi Machine. Sid's old. Where the memes are made up and the age doesn't matter. Anyway.
Yeah, no, bye. Bye, Dyson Frazier. Bye.
I still love you.
I'm just kidding.
Back to your regularly scheduled Ace Attorneying.
So TV phones can shoot videos too, huh? My dumb phone sure can.
Aw, Phoenix.
Get it? Because the TV phone is like a smartphone, so he called his phone a dumb phone. Hey!
I wonder if there was a reason they couldn't do that. Like, just call them smartphones. These TV phones are amazing! They can even record sounds you and I can't hear. Anything that can record audio can record frequencies that you and I can't hear. All the equipment we use at Ship Shape Aquarium is high-tech, dude.
Yeah, that's super high-tech right there.
It is for the age of, like, flip phones and stuff.
Yeah, but when did this game come out?
Oh, I definitely had a smartphone by the time this came out. I'm pretty sure.
So,
I want to say it was like right when I moved out into this house that we're in right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was like around then.
Yeah. So, yeah. Just say.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know.
Unless this show takes place during, or not show, this game takes place during the 90s.
No. The ship's doctor sends away for all kinds of electronics.
So all the high-tech stuff is Dr. Crab's doing, huh?
Anyway. I still highly trout Azura's boyfriend was the ship's doctor.
I do too.
I'll never stop making these bad puns. 2013, yep, that's the time. That's like around when I moved into this house.
But Dr. Crab found a charm yesterday and he was really shaken by it. Even though he straight up told us that he wasn't romantically involved with Azura, we're inferring it anyway because we're 12.
Yep.
And if someone says they don't like someone romantically, that means they do.
I mean, with his personality type, I could kind of see it, though. But we'll see. I don't remember.
I could believe that maybe he had feelings for her, but I don't think that they were involved. And watch me eat my own words later, but that's fine. I'll take that controversial stance. What was Azura's charm doing in Rifle's stomach? That charm looked just like your keepsake of Azura.
Yeah, well, she did say she and her boyfriend had matching charms, but was the ship's doctor and Azura really a couple? I don't believe it.
I think Dr. Crab will be called as a witness today. There's still so many unanswered questions. But I hope to solve them all in today's trial.
I believe in you two. I know you can do it.
Girl, I just want to say, if you showed up to trial in this outfit, the judge would send you home.
Yeah, the judge would send you home. And we will, Sasha. We promise. I'm just saying. It's cool if you got... I mean, I'm not saying that you gotta fucking... Just dress... like, conservatively when you're going to court. Be respectful.
Well, no, it's like literally law, I'm pretty sure. Like, you can't show up to court. I mean, traffic court and stuff is different, but when you have, like...
okay, I'm thinking of traffic court, maybe.
Yeah, no.
I've seen people come in, I was like, I'm pretty sure I've seen people walk into traffic court wearing some...
Yeah, no, criminal court is different. Or, like, our civil case. I think that the judge would be quite offended and would have not gone through the trial if somebody showed up in a sports bra and booty shorts.
Yeah.
I mean, whatever you
We can go ahead and just say this trial was at the last possible second, and she had to run over here from the aquarium, and they haven't let her change clothes since then. Even though they probably would have given her something to wear at the detention center, but, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
They didn't have anything in her size. Wham. Bam. Thank you, ma'am. Court's now in session. All rise, bitch.
They would have given her something too big.
Yeah, they would have. It would have been awful. What is no session? I don't really care what you wear. For the trial of Sasha Buckler.
The defense is
The defense is bird.
ready. No, I'm completely thrown off.
Very good. I'm glad. It appears both the prosecution and the defense are ready.
That's a trip to the office for dress code violation.
Right?
No, I mean, like, I'm pretty sure, like, the judge, I don't know if it's, like, technically against the law, but I'm pretty sure the judge can be like...
They have some kind of right they can exercise in that
Yeah,
situation. Be
they-
like, get the hell out of my courtroom.
Yeah. So, very good. Oh, that's you.
Oh, I already said it.
Oh, sorry.
I'm ready. Yesterday it was proven that the orca was not guilty and the victim fell to his death. I've seen crazier shit. Prosecutor Blackwell, did your investigation of the orca pool area turn up anything?
It did. We found a blood stain from the victim at the bottom of the pool.
We found it, but okay.
On this.
Oh, my, what a frightening looking rock. You said it has a blood stain on it? Just looking at it gives me the willies.
I like it. I'm gonna name him Fred.
I was thinking Fred was a good name. So we can assume that there was no water in the pool at the time of the incident?
Very good. What a clever little deduction.
Ho ho! Yeah, flattery will get you everywhere. Thank you. Prosecutor Blackwell's completely tamed the judge with his carrot and stick approach.
I guess I should have bought a few carrots of my own. Right. Moving along. Moving along.
I'm literally moving along right now.
I have prepared a witness. Buckler was the only one who entered that room when there was no water in the pool. The witness will prove that. Come to the stand to witness.
Oh my. I'll give you a carrot.
Name and occupation. Dr. Herman. Noot! Sniper, stay in there!
And who is that cute little creature? I love animals.
Such a restless bird. Unlike Taka. Noot! Wow. Chalk one up for Taka. He shut Sniper up with a single sound. Son of a gun. Dr. Herman Crab, Ship-Shape Aquarium's veterinarian.
And could you tell us the name of your cute little friend there as well, for the record? Your Honor, please focus on the case. But it's important to learn all we can about the witness.
This is Sniper. Noot! She's the offspring of a penguin named Rifle. Sniper lives in my hair. She might cause a commotion now and then, but please try to ignore her. I was originally going to call the animal keeper to the stand, but he refused to testify, so I settled on the veterinarian. Now tell us, why was the defendant in the orca pool room when the water was drained?
Stacy! Hi, baby. Thank you for the host. How are you?
In the early morning hours of July 20th, Sasha was cleaning the orca pool room. Sasha and Jack Shipley, the owner, were scheduled to do the cleaning together. During the cleaning, the pool water is drained. While the cleaning was going on, Marlin was taking care of the orca in the show pool. The pool water would never be drained unless the pool was being cleaned.
No claim is the victim was made to fall to his death during the cleaning?
Buckler and the owner had the security card necessary to enter the Orca pool room. And we already know from the security company's record of card usage that the defendant was in the Orca pool room during the time of the cleaning.
Well, or at least whoever used the card was.
Sorry, I was just thinking about a couple of things.
Mm-hmm.
Never mind. The witness testimony and record of the security card usage are conclusive evidence.
So no one besides the defendant was at the scene, and the water in the pool was drained.
Oh, the judge already seems to be leaning towards the other side.
We have to strike fast. Your Honor, we're ready for our cross-examination now. Remember that we're allowed to do that. Oh, yes, of course. Please proceed.
The power of youth comes in handy at times like these. Phoenix, aren't you like 33?
Yeah, he's not that old. He's not even that much older than I am. Though, to be fair, I feel old all the time. It is a weird Saturday.
It is a weird Saturday. I keep thinking that it's Sunday. It's not Sunday.
It's not at all.
But my brain tells me that it is. And Sundays make me feel empty.
I just feel weird today. But maybe that's good, because we're going to do Deep Night later. So weird is a good fucking feeling for that shit, I guess.
Get some drinks, yo.
Yeah, we'll make some drinks later and do some Deep Night.
Press.
Press.
Why is the cleaning done so early in the morning? Essentially in the middle of the night.
Past that.
Our aquarium is open every day of the year without break. So of course the cleaning has to be done at night when there are no visitors. No days off, is that it? I can relate to that. Yeah, I guess prisoners don't get to take days off.
It's almost like they're being punished for something. Things sure are different around our office, huh, boss?
You don't have to rub it in quite so enthusiastically.
We have like every day off because we have no work. Oh.
So is the defendant cleaning alone? No.
Yeah, it's a very relatable mood.
But Miss Buckler said that Mr. Shipley never showed up to help her with the cleaning. I don't know anything about that. All I know is what was on the schedule. Maybe they changed plans. They probably felt awkward with each other after their fight. In any case, there's no proof the victim entered the orca pool during the cleaning. If you don't stop your yammering, I will pull your tongue out and barbecue it.
That's threat. That's a threat. It's actually a threat.
Do you have to be so violent?
Is anyone gonna... Okay.
Proof or none, the victim must have entered the pool room during the cleaning. Witness, tell him why. Jack must have entered the orca pool room. The reason I think so is because it shows that Sasha entered the orca pool room. What?
What? You want to elaborate on that, kiddo?
Don't you mean that record shows both of their cards being used? No, only Sasha's. But they must have gone together. Jack's body was found in that room, so it's the only logical explanation.
Except maybe the captain had her card.
We talked about this just yesterday. What purpose does that brain of yours serve?
Rude.
You're even more of a bird brain than Rifle.
Rifle is a sweet bean.
Witness, I will not allow birds to be belittled in my presence.
Oh.
Limit your disparaging comments to the defense alone.
I love that.
So I get disparaged either way. Great.
Good. I love it.
Huh. Bird lover, huh? I guess we're not destined to become best friends. That's fine. All I need for you is to talk about the state of the scene during the cleaning.
Hi, Moose.
No, the judge is dumb. I love him, but he's real dumb.
Alright, fine. Oh, I don't know. I think the two of them were made for each other.
But,
No, Blackwell and Fulbright.
yeah,
Sorry.
I was like, you can't break up Blackwell and Fulbright. They're definitely fucking.
Nah, this guy's definitely live alone, die alone. That's how I like him. It looks like he's like literally pulling out his chin hairs.
It does. That's weird. That's a weird animation.
Yeah?
What's on his hand? He's got like, I don't know if that's like a blue stacks thing.
Yeah, I was wondering the same
I'm
thing.
not sure though, because everybody else's models look fine.
So the cleaning is done when the pool is drained of water. That's right. They use the hoist up there to lower themselves to the bottom of the pool. They could do regular cleaning with water in the pool, but this was an intensive session. I never cleaned my own lab, however.
I noticed.
Don't you think it might be due then? I guess I can't talk then. Phoenix, you're like literally like a super cleaner, aren't you?
His bathroom will always be cleaner than everyone else's.
Yeah. Well, Sasha and Marlon came in to clean it for me on occasion. But I'm too busy myself. I have animals to look after. Like this one, for example.
Such an adorable little creature. It lends cheer to this bleak courtroom.
Your reaction to Taka was very different, as I recall.
Taka is a fine bird too, of course. Please, continue, Dr. Crab, quickly, now.
As I was saying, Sasha was cleaning the Orca pool room. What? No, go back.
Pliss.
So Orla was moved all the way over to the show pool. Why is that? Cause
To
she
clean?
needs water. Well, it wouldn't do her. It wouldn't do to get her covered in cleanser, would it? Of course she was moved. You don't take a bath while you're cleaning the tub, do you?
Excellent point. I usually clean the tub after I take a bath myself.
I was assigned to clean the shower stalls yesterday. They were cleaner than an Edo period bathhouse by the time I was done.
What is that?
That's
I don't know if that's okay.
I guess Prosecutor Blackwell is the fastidious type. I polished it so well, I bet the inmates are slipping and sliding all over right about now.
That's kind of funny.
Maybe she's not so much the fastidious type as the prankster type.
Somehow I don't think that's it either.
Anyway, cleaning the Oracle pool is just like cleaning the tub.
Hold it.
There's no possibility that it would be drained at any time other than during a cleaning? None. Shot down with a single word. Why are you so certain? Think about it. If the pool water were drained, what would happen to the orca?
Poor thing.
Whose side are you on, Athena?
I don't know.
Exactly, young lady. Without water, Orla would be alright for a short period of time. But anything longer than that would pose serious risks. She could even die. So the fact that Orla is alive and well is proof that the water wasn't drained on her. That's right. The orca pool and the show stage pool are next door to each other. The hoist runs between the two to move the orca and equipment back and forth. When intensive cleaning is done, the orca is moved to the show stage pool first. So the water is only drained while the pool is being cleaned.
That makes sense.
Hi, Quattro.
Okay, Violet!
Okay, Violet. Hi, Quattro. How are you?
Please go ahead and add that information to your testimony. I'm pretty sure that's what we're going to have to fucking...
Please suck my dick.
Well, okay.
Bum, 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 bum. Aw, sorry that you were upset.
But I'm glad that you got beers.
Hell yeah, beers to make the pain go away. I love you, Quattro.
You too.
I guess you're right. Son of a gun. Then why did you harp on it so?
That's what I do.
The defense loves to make a fuss over nothing.
Yeah.
You do like to stir up trouble, don't you, Mr. Lawyer? Just like this one.
Yeah.
Noot, noot.
How rude. Don't compare Mr. Right to Sniper. Granted, his suit may make him look like a little penguin.
Athena? Is that really what she thinks of me?
But Sniper is way cuter.
God, I wish Sniper and Miss Baby Chick would just both stop all peeping and cheeping.
Miss Baby Chick? How dare you? No, wait, that actually sounds kind of cute.
Wow, he just got away with calling a young woman a chick in court.
Well, the context is different.
Somehow we have to show that the water could have been drained at some other time.
If we don't, Sasha will be the only one under suspicion. There must be a hint somewhere. I better go look through the evidence again.
I have to find out how the water could have been drained while Orla was there. Isn't
Well,
it?
she was, though. I mean, we drained it, and there was like a partition or whatever.
Yeah, this.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
let's give it a shot.
It would be on the last statement.
The last statement.
Oh, no, wait. The other... It was the one before this one. Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, because he added one. That makes me wonder then. Well, we'll try this anyway. He added a statement. Normally when they add statements, it's like that. This is the one. This is the statement.
Nope.
Yeah, so it's gotta be the last statement that he added. Which was, without water the orca could die. Or something like that. What do we have? I mean, I guess we could try putting this evidence on the last statement. Did we press since he added it?
Yeah, we just did.
We just did?
Mhm.
Okay.
And he was like, I guess I can't disagree with you there. And he was like, why did you make me say it then?
Oh, okay. Man, I just read the words, man. I don't know.
Maybe?
Yeah.
Yay!
If the water in the pool is drained, you say the orca could die. But is that necessarily true? What are you talking about? There's a way to let the water out without harming the orca, isn't there? Your Honor, please allow me to submit this photograph.
Every time I do, it makes me laugh. Oh! Well, this is...
As you can see, there's no water around the Skull Rock area. With the pool in this state, the victim could have made could have been made to fall to his death.
Mm-hmm.
However, there is water on the other side of the partition. And Orla looks just fine.
A little depressed, but she's okay.
Son of a gun. In other words, if the partition is set up at the bottom of the pool, the water can be drained without doing Orla any harm.
Are you implying the water could have been drained at a time other than during cleaning?
Yes.
Dr. Crab is shaking. Looks like he has something to hide. Could it have something to do with the calendar note about meeting with the victim?
It might. I'll submit it to the judge. Your Honor, please take a look at this calendar.
Alright, you waved that around in court yesterday. Well, no need to drag out your souvenir today. It is cute, though.
Actually, I would like you to make note of an entry for the day of the incident.
Let me see here. Meet the captain at the Orca Pool at 7 a.m. This note is about a meeting planned with the victim.
Nunny.
I don't know what I expected you to do, but it wasn't that.
The defense would like to argue that, at the time of that meeting, the pool may have been drained of its water.
Whose calendar is that?
It belongs to Dr. Herman Crab. Isn't that right, Dr. Crab?
Masaka.
Son of a gun. You suspect me, don't you?
What is the meaning of this calendar entry, Dr. Crab? Explain yourself.
Fine, I was supposed to meet Jack at the Orca Pool at that time. But I ended up not going. So you're saying you simply broke your promise. You can't get out of it that easily. I believe you had some explaining to do.
Ooh.
Oh, he wears flip-flops. Oh, he's my favorite.
Of course he does. He's fucking lazy-ass, low-maintenance doctor guy.
Fucking love it. Your blade is sharper than I thought, right, Dono?
Right, what?
But your cut was shallow. A mere surface scratch. Just a flesh wound.
I was just literally about to say.
There's a saying amongst prisoners. Do not see, hear, nor speak to smooth-talking lawyers. If you think the witness is suspicious, show your proof.
Because of flesh wound. Your arm's off. No, it isn't.
The calendar alone isn't good enough, huh? I have to prove the victim could have fallen to his death at 7 a.m. meeting time. At that 7 a.m. meeting time.
Let's put our heads together, boss.
It's the fucking rock.
The victim could have fallen during cleaning when the pool was completely drained. Or, using the partition, it could have been at 7 a.m. with the water partially drained. What would be the major difference in circumstance between those two possibilities?
The rock!
Yeah.
What circumstance was different? The answer could really tell us something. It's the rock!
It's Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
Uh,
It's not The Rock.
It is the rock.
Nope.
It's gotta be the rock.
No.
What circumstance?
Snitches go in ditches.
Two possibilities of cleaning and 7 a.m.
It's not Dwayne The Rock Johnson. It's John Cena!
I mean, I guess maybe the orca was there, but the proof is the rock.
Bam, bam, bam.
If the murder occurred at any time other than during cleaning, the orca must have been there.
You're right. And that would mean that Orla witnessed the murder. Let's cross-examine her.
What's this? You're sheathing your sword so soon. Stop yammering to each other and show me how you wield your sword.
Well, I'll show you how to wield my sword.
Alright then, my sword is poised and ready. If the murder was committed at the time other than during the cleaning time, then Orla must have been present at the scene. If I can prove that the murder happened right in front of Orla, then I can prove that Miss Buckler is not guilty. Which would be the Rock.
Why would it matter if the Rock was there or not, though?
Because it wasn't there, because it's that set piece. It was hanging out in the stage pool. And Buckler moved it during her cleaning.
Yeah. But it still could have happened during the cleaning. After she moved it.
But it has blood on it. It has the victim's blood on it.
I know. But we're talking about Orla. We're talking about where Orla comes in with it.
Orla would have to be in the pool.
No, Orla would have been taken out of the pool for the cleaning.
Yes.
So she wouldn't have been there.
But they're saying it happened at 7 a.m. and she was done with cleaning.
Well, that's what we're trying to prove happened. But they're not buying it.
I don't know.
Murder! You're bragging that the Orca was a witness of the crime?
It's exactly what I'm implying.
I think we should cross-examine Orla. Weirder things have happened.
I mean, how do you intend to prove the Orca witnessed the murder? What are you gonna do? Put the Orca on the stand and cross-examine her?
Yeah!
This is a critical point. I'd better think about it carefully. The defense will...
Man, I want to cross-examine Orla so badly.
I mean...
I love that out of context quote. It always matters if the Rock is there. Somebody call up the Rock. I'm hungry. I want to know what he's cooking.
I'm gonna say this just for shits and
Just for
giggles.
funnies. Please be
If
good.
I asked Orla if she witnessed the murder, I'm sure she would tell me everything.
Yes!
Really? How interesting. And how do you propose to communicate with the Orca? Well, I have to think about that.
Get Pearls to channel an orca spirit. Unlike some birds, an orca is incapable of human speech. Now I'm afraid I cannot allow you to cross-examine a creature that cannot speak, unless the defense has some other way of communicating with the orca.
No, I'm afraid I don't, Your Honor. I guess that was a silly idea.
But I wanted to try.
Yeah. Please let me try again, Your Honor. The defense will... present evidence?
I know, I'm just like, come on, man, get Pearls in here. Get her to channel that fucking orca spirit. We can totally do it.
You think present evidence? Or continue with grab?
Are you genuinely asking what I think you should do?
Yeah.
I'm hesitant because I know what it is now.
Oh. Well,
I can't
think...
speculate with you on this one, my dude.
Oh. Well, I think I should present evidence.
I think you should do what your gut tells you to do.
Fine. Defense will present evidence. Evidence that will prove Orla witnessed the murder.
You're going to present evidence. Knowing the defense, I thought surely you would try to cross-examine the orca. Well, I mean, you did, but I'm still disappointed we didn't actually try.
Geez, sorry to get your hopes up, Your Honor.
Very well, let's see this evidence, then. What evidence shows the murder took place right in front of the orca? You can say the aquarium has crabs. No Rock's 2000 Royal Rumble win. Holy shit, dude. I'd like to take this moment to show my appreciation for all of you for being here. You guys are the best. What? No, you! It is you that is the best.
Is it the photo? Because with luminol testing, the victim's blood was found on Orla? I guess. Unless that was...
Never give up. Trust your instincts. Did you save recently?
Yeah.
Fucking don't think. Just follow, trust your gut. Do whatever your gut says.
No. You gotta... This is a game about thinking!
I know, but like, don't overthink. That's where I'm at.
I mean, I thought it was the rock. Skull Rock. This is what I thought it was. But it could also be this picture. So I'm either rock or picture.
Well, then do them.
I can take as long as I fucking want to think about shit.
Oh, I'm not rushing you. I'm just
Get
saying.
the fuck off my dick!
Sorry, it's hard not to be on your dick because your dick is everywhere. Like, how can not, like, everybody in like a 20-mile radius, how can we not be on your dick? It's really hard, okay? Like, your dick is hard. It's hard not to be on that hard dick.
I am gonna go with
Hashtag hella homo.
the picture. This photo indicates where we discovered luminol reactions yesterday. By accident, we got some of the luminol testing fluid on Orla. We were then very surprised to see luminol reactions on Orla's body. So what of it? There's nothing odd about that. As we discussed in yesterday's trial, the orca was bleeding. Traces of the orca's blood were also found in the skull rock. The orca must have injured herself when she rammed into the rock.
Happens all the time.
So that cloud of blood Mr. Plume saw was from Orla headbutting the skull rock, was it?
Ow. That must have hurt. From the flashback, it looked like a lot of blood.
The luminol reactions you saw on the orca are most likely from her headbutting. But what's odd is the position of those bloodstains. Please take a good look at the photograph. Yesterday, Ms. DePlume said that the blood disappeared when Orla put on the hat. That testimony indicated that Orla's injuries were under the hat area. However, these luminol reactions are in two entirely separate areas from her injuries. The bloodstains can't be Orla's own blood from when she was headbutting.
Well, I mean, you could have got away with just being like, it's on the tail, which is the opposite of the head. But okay. But where did the blood come from?
It's my firm belief that it's the victim's blood. The victim was killed right in front of Orla. And the victim's blood splattered onto Orla's body.
I got a question.
Yeah?
The captain fell from that height onto a rock. Wouldn't he have splattered brain goo all over the place? I'm just saying, from the pictures that we got of his body, he just has like a tiny little dot on the back of his head.
Well, it depends on the velocity of which he was falling.
I guess so.
It's a 65-foot drop, so I mean, it's not that.
Yeah, I guess I just don't have a super good measure in my brain of distance. But I'm just kind of like, maybe a little bit of brain goo should have gotten everywhere. But but this is rated M, so I'm like, you know, they could have gotten away with it. If they wanted to.
He has the injury on his head, but that was inflicted after death.
Oh, yeah. Weird. That shit ketchup, yep.
Which actually makes me wonder if somehow he hit his head on the skull after death to get his blood on it. I wonder if the drop just killed him by impact.
I don't remember. He could have not died from the falling onto the rock.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We just know that he died from falling.
Mm-hmm.
Now it finally all makes sense. Orla was a witness to the murder. So that's why.
Orla? Boss, something's wrong with Orla.
What? You're right. She's listless and she's sinking. There's one more fact that indicates Orla was a witness to the murder.
What? There's more?
The culprit was afraid Orla could somehow reveal what she witnessed. And that's why they did what they did. It's the only thing that makes sense. I have to present that evidence. The fuck are you talking about? That evidence that proves the culprit thought Orla was a dangerous witness?
Nobody says cats up in the north, and I'm as Yankee as you can get, just about.
This one?
I mean, I lived on Lake Ontario. Nobody said cats up.
The defense would like to submit this evidence.
What's this? It looks like some kind of medicine.
Yeah, duh. It's a sleeping drug, Your Honor, a very powerful one. The sleeping drug was discovered in Orla's stomach yesterday. The culprit tried to drown Orla by putting her into a deep sleep.
That's kind of fucked up. But why?
Right, Dono. Are you trying to tell this court that the perpetrator tried to kill the orca off to prevent a witness from talking? Do you really expect to defeat me with that feeble attack?
It's not my fault the murderer was stupid.
My sword has been drawn. I'm about to sheathe my evidence now. I'm not about to sheathe my evidence now.
You wish I was about to sheath my evidence now.
Orcas have an enormous potential for intelligence. The possibility that Orla could somehow manage to reveal the truth can't be denied. The culprit believed in this possibility, and that's why they tried to kill her. Dr. Herman Crab, you purchased this sleeping drug, didn't you?
What? Does this mean the veterinarian tried to do away with the orca?
Who but a veterinarian would better know how to guise an orca's death? Disguise.
They both work, don't they?
He could, technically, he could even prevent the police from examining Orla's body.
Really?
Why you? Are you actually accusing me of trying to murder the orca? How dare you! How dare you slander the noble profession of a veterinarian!
I love that he's kicking the stand.
Ah!
My goodness! One could cut the tension in this courtroom with a knife!
Yes, I admit to purchasing that sleeping drug. However, it was subsequently stolen from my lab.
That's such a flimsy excuse.
You're such a flimsy floozy.
Wow!
It's the truth. What else can I say? Any of the crew members might have entered my lab. I guess that weakens my evidence quite a bit. Besides, think about it for a minute. Who was it that treated Orla after she swallowed the drug? It was I.
Yeah, but
But as I recall, it took you quite a while to give that treatment. You didn't even come of your own. On your own. We had to go get you. Son of a gun. You just remember all sorts of little details, don't you, Mr. Lawyer?
Yep, it's my job.
The orca and the lab are far apart. It's little wonder he didn't know Orla's condition. Didn't know? That's highly doubtful. As far apart as they were, Dr. Crab still had a way to know all about Orla's condition. The defense would like to submit evidence that the witness knew about Orla's condition.
Didn't he tell us something, though, that he couldn't... Well, he can monitor her, I guess. But he did mention that he can't normally get to her. Oh. I'm sure it'll come up later.
This one. The Torpedo.
Torpedo! Can we just call it that from now on? No, I love it. I really do.
You just had to bring that up, didn't you? With this advanced data system, surely you would have known Orla's condition. Wait just 1 minute. What is this torpedo?
Dr. Crab, how dare you bring a weapon of mass destruction into my courtroom?
First of all, I didn't bring it, your fucking lawyer did.
Wow.
The torpedo, or teleobservation real-time pertinent data organizer, is a data system. Until yesterday, only Dr. Crab and Mr. Shipley knew about the torpedo.
I want to draw a dude named Torpedo. That's gonna be a D&D character for sure.
It isn't legally approved in this country, so it was kept secret from the police.
It's illegal! Dr. Crab, I demand an explanation!
Suck my dick. You're in your big mouth, Mr. Lawyer.
Look at Snape!
Oh! She's like, Daddy, are you okay?
She's like, Noot, Noot, feel better, Noot, Noot.
Yes, it's true. I'm using an illegal system to monitor the creatures at the aquarium. The system uses sensors like these, and yes, there's ones in the orca pool too. These sensors send sound waves through the water to gather data on the creatures. It finds abnormalities in their condition. The torpedo alerts me with a sound.
Oh my goodness, how very high tech. It has a dumb name though. And it's illegal, so I will not turn a blind eye. This matter will be appropriately dealt with at a separate time. Well then, Mr. Wright, please continue.
With the torpedo, I'm sure Dr. Crab noticed the danger Orla was in. But he made no attempt to come to her aid on his own. And the reason for that is that Dr. Crab wanted Orla dead. The torpedo didn't give me a warning message. That's why I didn't know there was anything wrong with Orla. The sensor in the orca pool wasn't working during the police's investigation. Can you prove that statement?
Wow. Sniper's like, bruh, you fucked up.
What's with him?
Please stop laughing at me.
I guess this is all so high-tech for Prosecutor Blackwell that it's making him a little funny.
Funny. Yes, I find this all very funny. Witness, those sensors send sound waves through the water, correct? But what if there isn't any water?
Oh.
Then they wouldn't work. They would automatically switch off. I see. And where is this sensor in the orca pool located? I don't know. Jack's the one who attached it for me.
Fucking goddamn it, Blackwell.
You don't know? Then I will tell you. The police found a sensor just like the one you just showed us. They found it attached to the table at the bottom of the pool. Table? Do you mean the table in this photograph? That's right. Don't you get it yet, right, Dono? The table is on the Skull Rock side of the partition. It's affixed to the bottom of the pool and can't be moved.
Well, and so if the water was drained from the Skull Rock side of the pool...
Precisely. Without water, the torpedo sensor would not work. Witness, when did that sensor automatically switch off?
You didn't have to laugh about it.
Hang on, I'll look it up. The only times lately were during cleaning 2 days ago and the investigation yesterday. Of course, I knew the pool would be drained while they cleaned it. But I had no idea they drained it for the investigation. No one let me know. That's why I didn't know about Orla's condition yesterday. So Dr. Crab really did want to save Orla? Do you hear that right, Dono? Yes, the water can be drained without harm to the orca if the partition is used. But if the water is drained from the Skull Rock side, the sensor itself turns off. If the sensor was always on except for during the cleaning and the investigation, it means there must have been water in the pool at all other times. It was never drained. I just noticed that when he hit the table, Taka goes, "Bleh."
You just noticed that? It's like one of my favorite things. I can't believe it, I never pointed it out before. I love, Taka's like, what the, whoa! Like, give me a warning, bruh!
In other words, no one but the defendant could have committed the crime.
I love it.
See, Sasha did it.
Order in the court! You definitely activated his trap card. No buts about it.
The fact still remains that Orla was nearly killed with Dr. Crab's sleeping drug. But aren't you forgetting one important question? When was the sleeping drug given to the orca?
Yeah, that is a good... Oh, wait, we have information about that.
You're right, that hasn't been discussed yet, has it? The orca pool is the scene of the murder. The police were there all day yesterday. The only way to give the drug to the orca undetected is to put it in her food.
Yeah.
Fucking it's Marlon Rhymes. I'm just saying. Calling it now. Yesterday, someone gave the orca food during the trial.
Oh no, but Pearls gave the orca food during the trial.
Today.
But that was before Orla passed out, wasn't it?
No. We had the capsule stuff. I'm pretty sure.
Did we? I don't remember. Because Pearlie will feel so bad. She always accidentally does something awful and doesn't know. Yeah, because she thought it was her fault. That something went wrong, I thought.
Maybe I'm misremembering.
I don't remember that. No. But you were right, though. It would make sense if Rhymes did it.
You don't remember. You're not that old yet, are you?
Yes.
It was Sasha. Yeah. Sasha fed Orla.
Okay. We have information in our court record about it, but I thought Pearlie...
No, Pearlie's feeding her today.
Well, I meant when we went to visit before. I can't remember if she went to feed Orla and then Rifle ate it instead? Or what? It was like day one investigation before. It was when we were still defending Orla even. Pearlie was like the only one that threw a fish to Orla. And we know we have information that Orla wasn't fed before that at all because the captain was supposed to feed
Athena
her.
threw a fish to Orla.
Oh, was it Athena?
I don't remember Pearl throwing a fish to Orla.
Yo, maybe it was Athena because she was trying to feed Rifle or something. And then Orla was like, I'm gonna eat it instead, bitch.
Yeah. And Pearl just smelled like fish.
That's right. Ah, shit, and then it was Athena that gave it to her. No!
But yeah, no, Sasha fed her yesterday, but so did Marlon Rhymes.
No, I mean, it's making a lot more sense.
I'm just saying.
So that's the orca that stands accused, is it?
We. No.
Gosh, she's waving her flipper at us. Maybe she's cheering us on.
Oh, you're a good boy. Not like my orca. My orca is bad. Bad.
Orla, wish Phoenix and Athena luck.
Oh. Yep, there it is.
So your argument is that Miss Buckler is the one who gave Orca the drug, and in front of the court to boot. That's ballsy.
The prosecution's argument hasn't changed. Oh, I don't know why I didn't have my broody voice on. Sorry.
Sorry, I need to take a hit of my vape.
Buckler made the victim fall to his death and then manipulated the orca to pin it on her.
Bet your whole channel? You can't bet our channel.
Still not satisfied, she further planned to kill the orca with the sleeping drug. I didn't hear any reports of Dr. Crab feeding Orla, but you know who we did?
I mean, everybody saw it.
Maybe he didn't have a hand in Orla's attempted murder after all. Ha! But is there anybody else who could have fed Orla besides Sasha?
It's true the defendant is the one who fed the sleeping drug to Orca. I mean, that places even more suspicion on her than ever. I can't imagine why else anyone would do that.
Hi, Airfram.
You can't bet our channel. What the hell's going on? People are betting our whole channel on shit.
The defense objects to the prosecution's claims. Well, you still haven't admitted defeat. Prosecutor Blackwell? I don't appreciate the way you only mention the parts that are convenient for you.
Topical. Now they're betting your Tumblr.
Huh?
They're betting your Tumblr now.
You'll never know what it is.
They're betting it on this case.
They're betting it, but they don't know what it is, and they'll never know.
They'll never know.
You'll never know. Kemi barely knows.
What do you mean barely? I know exactly where your Tumblr is.
You know where it is, but do you know the name of my Tumblr?
No, but I mean, I could
See,
look it up
there we
right
go.
now if I wanted to.
You could, yes, you could.
You guys just gonna give us a bunch of IOUs at the end of this case, or what? How's this gonna work?
What do you mean by that, Miss Wright?
How you been, Airfram? I hope you've been doing well, my dude.
The prosecutor failed to mention that Miss Buckler wasn't the only one who fed Orla. As you all will recall, there was another person who gave Orla food.
Oh, you mean that person? Yeah, that guy.
Looks like Athena remembers now, too. Fucking. Congrats, Sasha.
Weep weep.
This is to celebrate. Eat it all up.
Oh yeah, that's a lot of fish. Oh, Mr. Wright. Aw, that sucks.
I don't want to believe it either, but we can't ignore the truth. I want to believe it. I called that shit. The other person who fed Orla during the trial was motherfucking Rhymes.
Yeah, you right. You know I had to do it to him. Hi, Jen.
Please recall when Orla was found not guilty yesterday. Marlon Rhymes gave the orca a large quantity of food. If the sleeping drug was mixed in with that food, it could be given to the orca without arousing police suspicion.
Now that you mention it, I do remember that flip-flopper feeding the Orca.
Flip-flopper.
Sounds like you should be offended by, but you know what? Whatever.
So you remembered, did you? I see the time for a true sword fight has come. I'll call Marlon Rhymes to the stand.
Were you just gonna let it go otherwise? Because that's kind of messed up.
Mr. Lawyer, both Miss Orca Lover and Marlon Rhymes are important members of our crew. I don't want to suspect either of them, but I'm ready to accept whatever truth you find.
I like this bean.
Here, take this. That charm.
It's the charm that matches the one Azura Summers had, isn't it? So you and Miss Summers were romantically involved, weren't you, Dr. Crab? Let me just ask you on the stand.
What? No, of course not. Sorry to disappoint you, but this doesn't belong to me. At the time, I thought it was Azura's, so I grabbed it. But it wasn't hers. Now it's up to you, Mr. Lawyer, to figure out whose charm it is. Rhymes is! I will. Thank you, Dr. Crab. After all, I'm interested in the outcome of this trial, too.
Now then, please summon Marlon Rhymes to the witness stand.
Bitch might have been right.
I feel real right. I feel like I'm on the right
You
track.
feel Phoenix right? I'll leave.
What's going on? What's everybody making that face for? I haven't been watching the trial and nobody's told me anything.
That's your fault.
Marlon Rhymes, you're under suspicion for the attempted murder of the orca.
I see. Well, if it's already out. Mr. Rhymes, is he really going to admit it?
Please make it easy.
Fine, I'll tell the truth.
He's not gonna tell the truth.
Of course not. Damn it! Sasha is lying to protect that orca. At 3:30 a.m. on the 20th, there was still water in the orca pool. The incident happened before the orca was moved to the show pool. Orla killed the captain by bashing him 30 feet high and making him slam down on the water. So I thought the orca should pay with the consequences.
Oh, that's kind of a confession, actually.
So now we're back to the orca again.
I did not see that testimony coming. It is full of bullshit.
Yeah.
Now wait just a minute. Yesterday Orla was proven innocent.
We have so much evidence to prove that that orca did not kill anybody. Besides, you said Orla was in the show pool during the cleaning.
I didn't want to sell Sasha out. That's why I didn't tell the truth. But the fact is, all three of us, Sasha, the captain, and me, were cleaning the pool room.
That's
We had nothing to
perjury, my
fucking
dude.
do it.
But Dr. Crab and Miss Buckler both said you were at the show stage. Like,
Well, the only thing Dr. Crab knew about the cleaning was what I told him. I didn't give him a whole lot of details either. Maybe he misunderstood. And Sasha is lying to protect the orca. She can't tell the truth. Sasha put blood on the skull rock herself to make a flake bud stain. I think it's pretty brave of her to let herself get arrested to protect that orca.
Mr. Rhymes, how can you lie like that? It's not even a good lie.
It's the truth.
No.
Besides, wouldn't it be better for you if I was lying? If the orca did it, you win the case.
What?
This is all very hard to believe. But not really. If Mr. Rhymes' story is true, Miss Buckler would be innocent and the orca would be the killer. You know, double jeopardy and stuff.
Meaning if we turned our backs on Orla, we could save Sasha? Having a witness lie to save your own client. What a dirty, underhanded tactic, right, don't you?
What? It's not me.
I didn't fucking do it! Yesterday the defense proved Orla was not guilty. We have no intention of going back on our assertions now. What are you saying, Mr. Wright? All you gotta do is admit the orca did it, and Sasha goes free. Isn't a lawyer supposed to act in his client's best interest?
I mean, if they don't really give a shit about the truth and all that.
But that wouldn't be acting in her interest. Miss Buckler believes Orla is innocent. And we, of course, believe that Miss Buckler herself is innocent too.
So there.
Acting in the client's best interest is an important part of our job as lawyers. Using dirty means to win a verdict would destroy our client's faith in us.
That's right. We believe in both Miss Buckler and Orla's innocence. You, though, you're not looking so hot.
I just don't understand how you can treat a human and an orca equally.
Oh, shit. Sid's mad now.
Square up! I don't even like orcas, they terrify me, but square up!
Sid is super mad. She just, like, wriggled around in her chair.
Don't you fucking... Every living creature deserves equal rights to life, you fuck. Sasha and the orca, you can only save one of them. I don't know about that. I think I can save them both. All I have to do is disprove your testimony. Oh yeah? Then go ahead and try.
Oh, shit. He's kind of ballsy for such a little fucking piece of shit, though.
I will do just that. If I can't tear down his testimony, I won't be able to save both of them. I have to find a weak spot and start tearing.
Do all the trials have this exact same thing happen? No. But it is a common reoccurring trope in Phoenix, right?
What?
The whole, like, having the third person character that hasn't really shown up much in the trial turn out to be the real killer.
Oh, yeah.
But, like, in the third act. But that doesn't happen every time at all.
No.
I've referred several times the past few sessions back to the Nickel Samurai case because it's one of my favorites. Because it's one of the few cases where your client is a piece of shit.
Yeah.
And you're like, shit, what do I do? I love that case.
Press. What exactly do you claim Miss Buckler is lying about? Sasha put the bloodstain on the skull rock and stuff herself for false evidence. She left the fake traces to try and save the orca.
Yeah, it's dumb though.
Witness, if you keep talking nonsense, I will seal your mouth shut. The defense supports the prosecution's idea.
I love this. I love cases where fucking the two sides both are just like, bitch, I'm gonna shut you down.
But Mr. Wright, my testimony helps your client. You ought to be happy. I want to save both Orla and Miss Buckler. I won't accept anything less. Now that that's understood, please continue with your testimony.
Yeah, let's get sassy.
Fine. When the victim was killed, how much water was in the pool? It was before the pool was drained for cleaning, so it was full. You went into the orca pool room and saw this yourself. Dr. Crabbe said that you were at the show stage.
What about the blood on the orca?
But it's possible that Dr. Crabbe was misinformed or that he misunderstood. The witness already explained this. Why are you taking this meaningless tack?
Because we have to press everything, Blackwell.
If you want to play games, Taka here would be more than happy to play with you.
We better be careful how we press the witness. Taka's watching us like a hawk.
Witness, continue.
Yeah.
So you're saying the incident took place before the cleaning began? Yeah, I guess so. Captain Sasha and I were going to do the cleaning together. It's much more efficient than trying to have just one person do it alone. In the defense's case, however, more lawyers means simply more lawyers. Nothing more.
Wow. What? You're one to talk. All you have on your side is that cantankerous bird. I can...
What about me? I'm up here all alone.
Yeah.
Don't I get a cute animal companion?
Are you people done?
No.
You need the witness to keep you focused. For shame, right, Dono? Hey, I was the only one who kept my mouth shut! Anyway, the incident happened in the orca pool before the cleaning got started.
Phoenix. I love him.
I know, he's stupid sometimes, but he is a being. Can an orca even do that? Send a person flying up in the air like that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, of course. I've seen orcas bashing seals 60 feet into the air. So naturally, Orla could do that with the captain, too.
What a frightening thought. And you mention it so casually, Mr. Rhymes.
Well, what else can I say? It's the truth. Mr. Rhymes is claiming that Orla killed the victim by sending him flying into the air. Wouldn't something like that would something like that even be possible in the orca pool room? There's something about that statement that bothers me.
So you witnessed the moment the victim was killed by the orca, is that right?
Exactly.
Do we have like a map?
I will look in just a second.
Yes.
And that's why you put the sleeping drug in Orla's food. Ahoy, yo, 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 ho, ho. Sasha could be found guilty if you let her be. But if the orca died, Sasha could go free. I thought if the orca was already dead, Sasha might tell the truth and free herself. Might seem cruel, but a man killing an animal has to be put down.
Huh.
The culprit must have tried to do away with Orla because she was a witness to the crime. But if Mr. Rhymes is the culprit, why would he try to protect Sasha?
I'm sensing some very complex emotions from Mr. Rhymes. I need more information before I can do a proper analysis.
If I'm gonna tear down his testimony, then I guess I have to present evidence. Of course we don't believe Mr. Rhymes' testimony.
But he's suggesting the murder took place in the orca pool. Unless we can disprove that, we won't be able to save both Orla and Sasha. So, you know, fucking hop to it, my dude. I have got to pee. I will be right back.
Okay.
Do you want me to turn the light on or no? Well, we're gonna play Rule of Rose soon.
Yeah.
Just leave it on.
Well, there's a couple of things it could be, right? Shit. Okay. Let me see. This is swashbuckler video. Shipley's data. Picture. Raise that. What's this? Handmade sign, a sign Sasha made for the new show. It's been left to dry since the early hours of the 20th. Huh. It rhymes this, but something's odd about them. Right, the positioning. 3:30 a.m. on the 20th. There's still water in the orca pool. Okay. The incident happened before the orca was moved to the show pool. It might be this. Let me see. Well, I killed the captain by bashing him 30 feet high and making him slam down onto the water. So I thought the orca should pay the consequences. The incident happened before the orca was moved to the show pool. I think this is... I think... I mean, I hate keep going back to Skull Rock, but I think that might be... We don't have, like, a map of the room.
You don't?
No.
Shit.
But... He's saying that the incident happened before the orca was moved to the show pool. But if there's blood on the Skull Rock, it has to be after... What's-her-face? Buckler moved the rock from the show pool to
Yeah, I think so.
the main
That's
pool.
worth trying for sure. I say give it a shot.
I haven't, I wasn't in prison, but The only other thing is that they're saying at 3:30 a.m. on the 20th there was still water in the orca pool, which I believe.
Yeah, she didn't start cleaning until 4.
Yeah. The incident happened before the orca was moved to the show pool, and that's not true because Orla witnessed it in the whatchamacallit pool. Because, all right, that's what I'm gonna try. Oh, whoops. There's also this. But
Yeah.
I don't think that's come into play yet.
Not yet.
To me, the skull is what makes the most sense.
I think so. We'll try it and see what happens.
Nope.
Nope. Let me think. What else do we have in our court record?
Okay.
Let's have a look-see.
So
We
we have
got
the whistle, the fishy, walkie-talkie, the swashbuckler video,
Yeah, that's not into play yet.
the phone,
Nope.
Shipley's data.
What about Shipley's data? Oh, fuck.
From 12 to 10 a.m.
Oh,
on July 20th.
okay, so that's a really wide range.
Oh, sailing to pool bottom is 100 feet. Below to the head received after death.
Oh
Okay.
shit, okay, I missed that entirely.
Yeah. So yeah, that's it.
100%, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, my money is still on Terminator. This guy probably just in league with Terminator. That's what I'm thinking.
Bashing him 30 feet high.
There you go. That's the one.
That's the one.
That's the guy.
So yeah, this one, right?
Yep.
Shipley's data. Yeah.
Yeah, bitch, what?
Welcome back, Violet!
Welcome back.
When lies are piled up on top of each other, contradictions start to emerge.
It's true. That's why if you want to lie really well, you have to just, like, tweak the truth ever so slightly. Because if there's enough truth in your lie, it seems believable.
The perfect lies are those based in truth.
Yep.
This time is no different.
Shouldn't lie to people, I'm just saying.
Are you saying there's some kind of inconsistency in my testimony?
Maybe.
That's exactly what I'm saying, you punk. You claimed that the victim was sent flying 30 feet into the air. But the autopsy report states that the cause of death was thought to be from a 65-foot fall. What?
Yeah, bro.
Additionally, in your testimony a moment ago, you said at 3:30 a.m. on the 20th, there was still water in the orca pool. The pool is about 65 feet deep. There's about 30 feet between the water and the ceiling. If the pool was full of water as you claimed, it would be impossible for the victim to fall 65 feet as the autopsy states.
Oh, ish.
Da, 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 da. Mr. Rhymes claims he was in the orca pool room so he could make these statements.
What a dick.
But the truth must be that he was at the show stage, just as Dr. Crabbe and Sasha testified.
Looks like you just got bathed. I believe it brings us back around to the orca didn't do it.
I didn't believe the witness's testimony from the outset.
No one did.
I'm grateful to you, Right Dono, for shutting the witness up, as I thought the only person who could have killed the victim is Sasha Buckler.
Well,
The fact still remains whether the witness was the one who tried to kill the orca or not. Son of a...
I mean, he admitted to trying to kill the orca, so...
Mr. Rhymes was right about one thing. His testimony was advantageous to our case. But pointing out the contradiction in his statement will only drive us into a corner.
As Prosecutor Blackwell said, suspicion against Miss Buckler is only deepened now.
Ruh-roh. If I don't do something fast, the judge is going to find Sasha guilty.
Mr. Wright, isn't there anything we can do? Like, I don't know. There has to be a way to prove Sasha's innocent. We've got to have something.
At a time like this, the thing to do is to turn my thinking around.
Yeah!
Instead of trying to prove that Sasha couldn't have done it,
I mean, it's an effective
I
strategy.
have to think about what made it possible for somebody else to have done it.
What made it impossible? Say possible or impossible?
As long as the crime scene is the orca pool room, then Sasha is the only one who could have committed the crime.
Okay, now I see.
No need for pity or baldness. Just finish him off with a swift verdict.
Well, it appears the defense has no objections.
I have all of the objections.
I'm just gonna hold my hand up here and pretend that I'm gonna put my gavel down because every time there you go.
Your Honor, please hold off on that verdict.
Yep, I know the deal. You were so quiet, Mr. Wright. You have something to say now?
The defense has a counter-argument.
Okay. I'm used to it.
Huh. Pitiful. Such desperation. You look pale. Are you sure you're prepared to make this counter-argument? A lawyer is someone who smiles no matter how bad it gets. I'll never forget those words no matter how many years go by.
Or how many games there are.
Even though it's probably just a bluff, I'll give it to him with a smile. What if the scene of the crime was somewhere else?
Oh, ish! The scene of the crime?
Somewhere else? You're finding fault with the police investigation now?
Alright, guys, hear me out.
As I understand it, the prosecution's argument is as follows. The scene of the crime was the orca pool room. Only the defendant and the victim entered that room when there was no water in the pool. Therefore, only the defendant could have committed the crime. That is correct. But if the scene of the crime was not the orca pool, then somebody other than the defendant could have committed the crime.
Yes, that would be awfully convenient. Are you sure you know where you're going with this?
I might not be too sure, but I can't back down now.
Mr. Wright, I hope that I'm wrong. But this isn't one of your bluffs by any chance, is it?
Of course not. The judge knows me far too well.
Do you have a theory on where the actual scene of the crime was?
Of course I do. Think, Phoenix, think of a place other than the orca pool room where one could fall to one's death.
Then by all means, please, share your theory with the court. I'm sure it's right. It's always right. Where was the real scene of the murder?
I mean...
The show
I'm just saying.
I'm guessing? I don't know. I think you're real iffy with me about where my finger pointing.
My finger points. Yeah, just put it right there. There you go.
There you go.
It's in the mess hall, for sure.
The Soch stage pool might have been drained of water at some point as well. And if so, it would be just as possible to fall to one's death there as the orca pool. Right, don't know. What you're doing is a disgrace to your profession. I sincerely hope that you have some basis for what you're suggesting. Of course I do. I will as soon as I think of something. The victim's body was found in the orca pool. How do you explain that?
It's called moving the
body!
Hey!
How about if, after the victim was killed in the show stage pool, his body was moved to the orca pool?
How about if... What kind of presentation of your argument is that? You better have a reasonable explanation of how the body was moved.
There's no turning back now. I have to think of the way the body could have been moved. Oh, I wonder how.
What could it have possibly been?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, there you go.
The hoist runs between the orca pool room and the show stage.
I'm sorry, what stage?
The show stage.
Oh, okay. Just making sure.
The stretcher can be hung from the hoist to move things like Orla or the Skull Rock. The stretcher could also have been used to move the dead body.
Yes, if the stretcher can move the orca or the skull rock, I suppose it could also move a dead body as well.
Well, somehow that worked. I might just be able to pull this off.
I don't know what I'm doing.
If the show pool was the scene of the crime, somebody else could have done it. You desperately spew conjecture, and now you even make up a crime scene.
Bitch, how do you think I get famous? I'm sorry, who are you? I'm Phoenix Wright. You might have heard of me. I'm just saying.
You don't have the soul of a warrior. You don't deserve to be on the battlefield.
I have the soul of a lawyer.
And even your fabrication is half-baked. It's a disgrace. What do you mean half-baked? That's an ice cream flavor.
Huh.
The hoist can be operated from the orca pool room only.
Oh.
So?
Yeah, I mean, like...
And the only person who entered the orca pool room was the defendant.
You keep saying that.
So even if the body was moved, the only one who could have moved it was the defendant herself.
You don't believe in the heart of the cards, right, Dono?
Order! So it comes back to the defendant no matter which pool it was.
Meaning, I clant? I clant clam. Clear.
Clam.
Clam. Clasha. Clyther clay. Sasha said she moved Orla and the Skull Rock.
And she also sold seashells by the seashore.
Sure.
I can say tongue twisters.
And I believe her.
Mm-hmm.
So could it be possible that she moved the body herself without being aware of it?
Mr. Wright, are you okay? Do you have an objection, or...?
Do I have an objection to the claim that the defendant moved the body?
You had better believe that we do.
No, we don't.
No, we don't. No, we do. We don't.
We don't. I have no objections. Ms. Buckler must have been the one who moved the body.
But that don't mean that she killed him.
What?
Are you admitting the defendant committed the murder?
Nope. I'm simply conceding that she was the only one who could have moved the body. However, I contend Miss Buckler was not aware that is what she was doing. The culprit made her move it, unbeknownst to her.
The defendant moved a dead body without recognizing it was a dead body? How would that even be possible?
Dix.
Oh. I didn't consider that.
The body was found in the orca pool. It must have been moved there somehow. I might find some kind of hint in the thing she moved with the stretcher. Fucking the skull. My dude.
Oh, yeah.
Or Orla. That would be fucked up.
That would be really fucked up. Wow. I mean, it's rated M, but Jesus, Sid. Oh, Violet got Stardew. Nice. Enjoy. Say goodbye to the next 100 hours of your life. But it's good. It's worth it.
100,000 hours.
Well, for you.
Skull Rock!
Miss Buckler told me yesterday that she moved the Skull Rock when she was cleaning. The only two things Miss Buckler moved to the orca pool are Orla and the Skull Rock.
And Nishkorik.
I would like to suggest that the victim's body may have been inside the skull rock.
Or Orla. Either one.
What?
Just laying the dead body on top of Orla.
I'm just like stuffing it in there and be like, eat up, Orla.
And inside the rock, the body could have been moved to the orca pool with the hoist.
They did say Orla didn't eat anything that night. I'm pushing this narrative now.
At the show stage, Marlon Rhymes loaded up the skull rock with the dead body inside. And then he used the walkie-talkie to let Miss Buckler know that the rock was loaded. But not the dead body. Miss Buckler operated the hoist from the orca pool room and moved the stretcher. She moved the rock without knowing the body was inside. And that's why fucking Orla was headbutting it, because she was like, dude, my dude's in here.
My dude! Oh, that's messed up.
You really think there's enough space inside the skull rock to place a body?
The swashbuckler flyer indicates that it could be possible.
Oh, that's convenient.
Please focus on the questions at the bottom left.
Oh, it says, who will obtain the gold coins hidden in the skull rock?
Coins are not people.
I suppose the rock is most likely hollow, so I guess, yeah.
What's more, if the body was inside the skull rock, it explains the remaining unanswered questions.
Such as...
Please take a look at the security footage of the scene of Ms. DePlume's witness. Where did the body that Ms. DePlume saw come from? Please recall that Orla was doing the skull rock.
Yeah, she was straight up doing it.
She was headbutting it.
Oh! Oh, that's so messed up.
That's right. Orla's ramming released the body from inside the skull rock.
That's why she got all bleeded, because she hurt herself getting him out of there.
Yeah.
That's messed up, man.
Yeah.
That's real sad.
Yeah.
No,
The body had been placed inside the skull rock and moved there from the show stage. I assert that the real murder scene was, in fact, the show stage pool. What rubbish is this now? You don't even have a single scrap of evidence.
I mean, I just gave you
I
evidence.
do.
Like, right now.
It was easy enough to verify. It's easy enough to verify what I say. Take a look inside the skull rock yourself. You should find some kind of proof that the body was there.
Like, I don't know.
Blood, fibers, hair.
You know, the works. Semen.
Right. Also, we got Rhymes' fingerprints. Handprint.
Oh, wait,
Printy print.
aren't blueberries a summer crop in Stardew? Not spring? Or are they
What?
spring? Blueberries, are they spring or summer? I thought they were summer.
There are blueberries, yes, in Stardew Valley, and I think that they are summer.
I thought they were summer.
I
Sid's
can't-
put way more time in Stardew than
I can't
have.
remember off the top of my
At the top of my fam.
I can't remember off the top of my head because I have blueberries year round now.
Oh, right, because you have the thingy thing.
I have the
Yeah, if you restore your greenhouse.
Yeah, if you
have
if you
blueberries.
do the community center and restore your greenhouse, you can put blueberries all up in that bitch.
You couldn't have pizza anytime. Mr. Wright, that was incredible. You turned things completely around. And to think, it all started with that half-baked bluff, too. Man, I fucking saw that shit.
That was a close one. Did you really have to add that last bit? I'm a good lawyer. I lawyer with the lawyers.
If the murder took place at the show stage, then who's the perpetrator?
It is naturally the person who was at the show stage.
You know,
This guy,
the guy that was cool with just murdering an orca.
Mr. Rhymes. You're a dick. And you're the one who loaded the skull rock onto the stretcher at the show stage.
Don't strike that from the record. Keep it in there. You are, in fact, a dick.
Wow, Mr. Wright, that was some pretty smart brain work you did there. To be honest, I never thought you could figure it out. I tried to protect myself, but I guess it came back to bite me.
Are you confessing you gave false testimony before, Mr. Rhymes? That's perjury. We won't, like, charge you for it, but it's definitely perjury.
I mean, yeah, what Mr. Wright says is true. The body was inside the skull rock. And it's true that the captain was killed in the show pool, too. He's admitting to it that easily?
No.
This time I'm gonna tell you the whole truth about what happened that day.
We'll totally believe you. You're credible.
Absolutely. In the show pool, the orca shot the...
He's still going on with that shit for real? Yas.
Yes!
Hi, Ben.
Ben resubbing, baby!
Thank you for your resub. I don't know why I'm saying it like this, but thank you.
my pussy!
Mother, father, pray for me.
I don't know where that. I don't know why that happened. It just did.
Hi, Ben. I miss you.
You should visit us soon.
Oh, I miss Ben. I wanna cuddle him.
Yeah.
In the show pool, the orca shot the captain up into the air.
Probably, but
Then
not.
the captain came down and slammed into the water. I can still remember the specter's screams clearly. All Sasha did was move the body. She was trying to protect the orca. When Mr. Plume witnessed the orca finding the body, I freaked.
So now we're back to the orca again, I see.
If you're going to give testimony like that, why did I bother putting you on the stand?
Seriously.
All I'm doing is telling the truth. That day, Sasha wanted to do the old version of the swashbuckler spectacular. So I suggested she hide the body in the skull rock and move it to the orca pool.
Except,
I was gonna figure out what to do with the body after the show was over. The orca is the one who killed the captain. It wasn't me and it wasn't Sasha. So it was Mr. Rhymes' idea to hide the body in the skull rock. But if Mr. Rhymes is the culprit, why would he protect Sasha? False charges against Sasha would mean he himself would escape suspicion. So why? Because never mind. He'd thinking with his dick.
yeah, everybody wanted to get into puss. It's alright. How about if you leave this to me?
Athena, do you mean you heard something?
Yeah, I've been hearing shit for a while now. He been lying this whole time.
So that means somewhere in his testimony, there's an inconsistency in his emotions.
Pretty much everywhere, yeah.
All right, Athena, give him a good counseling session.
You got it, boss. Yeah, Discord. Huh? What's this?
What are you getting, Athena?
Huh. This testimony is pretty complex. Feelings of deep sadness and intense anger are being called up. Those two emotions appear to be running out of control. Remember this gimmick?
Out of control emotions. Is that gonna be a problem?
You better believe it will. We'll have to probe their cause if we want to get to his true emotions in testimony. There might even be odd or unnatural spots in his testimony he isn't even aware of.
All right, let's probe him.
Probe him. All right, bend over. I don't need to explain to you how to probe. We've been through this.
When you see something off, oh, that's you.
Nah, it's cool. We know how to probe.
I barely remember how to probe. It's been so long.
It's been so long since you've probed somebody.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know the feeling.
it's been a minute.
We'll refresh ourselves on the probing process together as a stream.
Great, all right. I'll get started comparing the statements with the images. Booty butts!
We probe as a family in this stream.
Yeah. A family that probes together stays together.
Hell yeah. He's mad.
And sailed.
Okay.
So cool, the orca shot the captain up into the air.
Came down and slammed into the water. But it was like 1 o'clock. It was like midnight.
Yeah.
Let's-
That makes no sense.
Let's probe it. Probe that. Probe that shit. I don't know. Maybe not. Audience? Audience is the thing.
Is that what's causing the anger and sadness, though?
I don't know, but it definitely is wrong.
Yeah. See, that's where this gets confusing. Because it's like, we know this is a lie, but I don't know if...
Let's look at the rest of it.
Yeah. How do I...
Because we know he died after midnight. Like, that's in the autopsy report. We can prove that with evidence. Oh, Sasha's so cute, though. And that's the end of it, then. Okay.
Oh, wait, whoops. Shouldn't have clicked again.
Oh, no, it's okay. Let's see. Well, that is the only statement that is weirdly, like, out of place for... Like, it's all wrong, but, like, that's the one that's like, what? No one ever mentioned an audience until now. Yeah, I highly doubt there were any spectators at the scene of the crime.
Good point, that just doesn't fit.
It's weird.
Might be the cause of his out-of-control commotion.
Let's try. Okay, I guess she's just gonna give it to you right now. So let's try the spectators.
Yeah. I mean,
We kind of...
I agree that that is what makes the most sense, but it's also like, I don't know, this situation thingy gets a little weird sometimes.
Yeah,
to
so,
me.
yeah. Well, I mean, if you want to think about it, people's emotions are all weird and stuff.
I mean, yeah, no, true. I'm just,
I know.
it's
I'm
a little
just-
confusing.
I'm just fucking with you, Ned.
I'm fucking with you, Ned. Probe that audience.
Probe the entire audience.
I doubt there were any spectators there at the show stage when the owner died. If there had been, those witnesses would have told us the true crime scene right away.
And it was midnight. Or after.
Well, oh, right, of course. I just made a mistake.
Yeah, okay. That made the sadness subside. Weird. So maybe the spectator's part was what was making him sad?
I wonder why he would make that mistake, saying spectators were there. How strange. Because he was dating Azura! Trying to get the Orca killed!
Oh, yeah. There's only one thing I can think of, is that he was mixing up one memory with another. Like, he was in a similar situation before, and it was deeply imprinted on his heart.
Oh, jeez, I wonder what it was.
But he didn't work there then, so he must have been in the crowd, huh?
Well, it was, I'm pretty sure it was Azura's his girlfriend.
Right, but he wasn't working at the aquarium at that time, so he must have
No.
been watching from the
No,
audience
well, I
or
mean, just the
something.
fact that people watched his girlfriend die in front, like his girlfriend died in front of an audience.
But I bet he was there too, probably.
He could have been. A situation where an orca killed somebody and there were spectators there. Hey, I think I know why he's mixing up his memories. The reason why Mr. Rhymes is mixing up his memories is,
Because of
he's-
some hot lady that we know.
this one?
Do we have the thing where it talks about her death? Like an article or something?
I don't think so.
Or the book, maybe? Does the book cover it? The book covers it, right?
Non-fiction, but it's about the case from last year.
Does it have a details with the picture?
Let's see. Yes, it does.
Good. Yeah, I know. You mean brain, Athena? Deeply imprinted on his brain?
Mr. Rhymes, I think I know what happened. Could you have been mixing up what happened a year ago with this incident? Bitch. Maybe that's why you slipped and said that the owner was killed in front of the specters. Well, how did you... You're right. I did see the orca kill somebody a year ago. But what about it? I was just one of the spectators.
Oh, really? Just another spectator? There must be a reason why you feel great sadness about that incident last year. I mean, it does suck, to be part of a horrific incident like that, but
Stop this nonsensical scrutiny of feelings. Just present evidence to prove your point.
Look, we know you hate feelings, but shut up. Boss, do we have any kind of evidence that would back us up here?
There is one piece that comes to mind that might explain his sadness. Well, I'm waiting.
I'm waiting.
see this evidence. Motherfucking...
See this dick?
This. Present. Azura Summers died in an accidental death 1 year ago. This is her boyfriend's charm. What are you doing with that charm? It was found in Rifle's stomach yesterday. Judging by your reaction, I believe this charm belongs to you.
I don't know why she would date you, but you know. I guess I need to push him. Oh, that's not even me.
I guess I need to push him just a little harder to make him admit it.
That's what I was thinking. Funny. When Mr. Rhymes said the word charm, he was very rattled. We better examine this charm a little more. Oh yeah, we never did that.
Good idea. Let's look inside it. Huh? What's this? A photograph?
How convenient.
Oh, that's actually a really cute picture, not gonna lie.
Aw, it is.
They fist bumping. Hey, this is... Azura Summers and Marlon Rhymes.
Mr. Rhymes, you and Azura Summers were a couple, weren't you?
So what if we were a couple? It doesn't have anything to do with the captain's case. You believe you saw the orca kill your girlfriend. That was the cause of your sadness. Isn't that emotion of yours connected to the current case? The only thing you revealed was that the witness's relationship with the victim a year ago. What does the witness' past have to do with the case at hand? I don't know yet.
But we managed to pinpoint the source of his sadness, and the judge is still letting us do this, so, you know, let's just delve right back in.
Now he's mad.
He's mad.
I have to figure out why he's so mad.
I think I know why he's mad.
Why is he so mad?
Oh.
Hmm.
I was gonna assume that, I mean, he's mad about Orla. He wants Orla to take the blame.
Yes.
So maybe
but-
all Sasha did was move the body? She was trying to protect the orca? Or no? Orla shot Captain up. Do you think?
I mean... I don't know if they would make it that easy.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking too.
Hey, Nestor, what's up, my dude? Sorry.
Is it just Mr. Shipley?
You
in
guys
this one?
mad.
Shipley.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, I don't think it's. Wait a second.
Wait a minute.
It's Shipley. Shipley might be causing the anger.
Yeah, that's true too, maybe. I don't know.
Well, I don't know.
I don't know. I literally like.
Well,
These
we've got
parts
one or
always
the
confuse the
other.
fuck out of
Yeah,
me.
so I mean, let's just fucking try either the captain or Orla, because they're the only ones I can think of. It's just because they show up in multiple statements that it's confusing. You're like, I don't know which one's the right thing.
Well, Orla only shows up in one statement.
Well, no, it's this one and then the last one. She's in it too.
She's in the last one.
Yeah, because that's where the plume was looking at her.
Oh yeah, but I don't think that statement has any. I don't think that statement would cause the anger.
Yeah.
I think it would have to do with the actual.
Well, give it a shot. Because I don't know.
I have no fucking clue.
I say just fucking do it. I don't think they've ever penalized us for getting one of these wrong before.
I don't think so. This part, these segments always kind of confuse me too, because I'm like, what are you asking of me exactly?
Yeah, it's just Orla. Well, I mean, I overthink things, and I'm like, they're not gonna make it that easy, right? Like, it's super obvious to everyone that he's mad at Orla, right? But I guess we just need to point that out and dig a little deeper.
Jeez, Mr. Rhymes, you're angry with Orla, aren't you?
I wonder what you could be mad at Orla for.
Angry at an orca? What would I be?
Because it murdered someone.
If you think I have some reason to be mad, then show me some proof.
I don't know, like maybe your dead girlfriend?
I've got your proof. This charm indicates that you are Azura Summers' boyfriend. I'm sure you believe Orla killed your girlfriend a year ago. You lost your girlfriend, and so you've been angry at Orla.
Obviously. I didn't think that needed to be pointed out.
I admit it. I'll never forgive that orca. Azura's dead, and the orca's still swimming around happy as a clam. I became an animal keeper just so I could prove that orca is the killer. You're right. I want that orca to pay. There. Do you feel good dragging up a person's past? But it doesn't change anything.
It does, but okay.
He's right.
I disagree. It does change things. His out-of-control emotion quieted down. Now we should be able to find out the truth behind that emotion. Here we go. So he's mad. A little sad. He's mad and he's sad.
Oh, are we still probing?
Nope, this is just regular fucking emotions.
Okay. He's less mad and sad.
That's weird.
Yeah. Still less mad and sad. And still less mad and sad. So the first two, he's extremely upset. And the last three, he's just kind of like, well, I mean...
That's weird. I wonder if this is one of those where either one would work. It probably is, since they both equally went.
Yeah. I just want to make sure real fast. Okay, on this one, anger is higher than sadness, but I think that makes sense. Because he's talking about Orla.
Yeah, I think so.
So... Still remember it clearly. All Sasha did was move the birdie.
The birdie!
She was trying to protect the orca. But Mr. Plume witnessed the orca finding the body and freaked.
He also said, I freaked, but he's not surprised at all.
Yeah. But isn't this scared?
Good point. I
Or
don't
fear?
remember.
The sub-emotion or whatever?
Yeah.
What's the angry sub-emotion?
Shit, dude. I don't remember.
Because this is shocked and confused.
Shocked and confused.
This is sadness and fear. This one is joy and
Happiness. It's just basically joy and happiness.
I thought it was excited, but
Could be.
Yeah. And what is angry?
I don't know. Anger and frustration or something. Either way, still not as sad and scared as he should be.
Yeah, but I'm trying to figure out. Okay, I think it would probably be maybe this one, because I was trying to compare, like.
I think they might work for any of the last three.
Yeah.
Yeah, they might.
Well, the only reason I'm thinking this one over the other two is because in this one in particular, he's talking about seeing the dead body.
Yeah.
And he's less fearful and less angry. And then the other ones he's talking about the fact that Sasha covered it up and that the body was discovered.
Yeah, yeah. So I say go for it.
Okay.
Do it.
Do I just... Whoops. Do you think I could just click mad or sad?
Probably.
We didn't get it.
Nope. Maybe it's just sad then. Or we'll figure it out. Like maybe it's sad or maybe it's the wrong statement.
Yeah. Nope.
Nope. So, my other guess would be on Norma's screen.
The fear one?
Yeah. Nope. So maybe it's flipped around and it's the more extreme reactions? Or like how the first one was like mad but like not very sad, maybe? That's all I got. You're not getting any penalties, so you might as well.
I mean, I'm just thinking. In the show full the orc shot.
Oh yeah, you can definitely play Stardew Valley in window mode. Yeah!
When we view your emotions alongside your testimony, we find the unexpected emotion.
Oh no, wait, we didn't.
Oh,
Oh, maybe it was the other one.
sadness then?
Yeah, let's try it. Nope! Well, my only other guess is the normal de plume one. Of like not shocked.
Yeah.
And then I got nothing.
I mean, that's my only other guess too. I
Yeah.
mean, we've basically been on the same train for
Yeah.
this whole thing.
We've tried everything else.
Well, not everything else.
Well, that, you know, that came
We-
to our heads.
Yeah.
Oh no, I meant the surprised one. Just in case we're wrong about the sub thingy.
Oh, okay.
Just in case. Yeah, that was it. Okay.
Okay.
So maybe we're wrong about the sub emotion for sadness.
I'm pretty... Maybe.
I thought it was fear, but maybe we're not. I don't know. Maybe we're a little off.
When Miss DePlume witnessed the orca finding the body, you freaked. Really? What are you getting at? With Miss DePlume as a witness, Oler was guaranteed to be accused of the murder.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Didn't it work out exactly as you'd hoped? In order to have Orla put down, I made sure Miss DePlume witnessed that scene.
Is that necessary?
Bye-bye!
It just updates to put his face in there. Just like love it.
So you figured all that out, did you? I mean, it was pretty obvious.
Well, alright.
I didn't really want to have to fight anybody but the orca. But you leave me no choice. What the what are you doing?
You can't get drunk in the courtroom. I mean, people wish they could, but...
Are you gonna Popeye this bitch?
Oh, shit! Where the fuck did you get that fish?
Now it's time to get serious! Ahoy, what, yo, yo, ho, ho! Yo, me, brothers represent! Avasti grass eater stay, whoa, take words and pop out into your mouth, scurvy grass, whoa!
Oh shit, the text is going by forever.
Bro, I'm ready for the showdown!
What is going on? Where did this pirate fellow come from and where did he get the fish?
He looks like a completely different person.
Boo, anti-vegan. Boo that man.
If we don't have order, Prosecutor Black will yell at all of us, and I don't want that.
I'm about to have a heart attack.
He's like, oh shit,
Oh,
this guy
whoops.
totally did it. I'm fucked.
Even Prosecutor Blackwell's at a loss for words. So I plan to have that wench be a witness. You got me. It'd be true I thought the orca's murderous ways should be found out. That'd be why I schemed to have the plume see the body. So admit it, you deliberately framed Orla. It'd be true. But what skin be that off anybody's nose? The orca be murdering scurvy dog. I may have a grudge against that orca, but I always felt grateful toward the captain. The orca murdered Azura and the captain, so of course she would walk the plank.
Again, no wonder Azura was tapping that, right? Except, what's with the fish?
I don't have a response for that.
I agree it wouldn't make any sense for him to kill the owner. Why would he? But his hatred for Orla, on the other hand, comes through loud and clear.
Wait a minute. If killing Mr. Shipley doesn't make sense, who would make sense for Rhymes to kill? Maybe my theory has been all wrong.
Nani?
Your Honor, I think I just became aware of a new fact.
That's convenient. What is that?
Now that we know about Mr. Rhymes's intense hatred of Orla, it turns the premise we've been arguing on its ear. I will now reveal the identity of the individual Mr. Rhymes meant to kill from the start. Sasha?
Either Sasha or Orla, and like, in trying to kill Orla, the captain got in the way or something? One or the other, I think.
Yeah. I mean, I assume he meant to kill Orla.
Yeah, we'll try that first.
Yeah.
What? The witness's intent was to just kill the orca?
Exactly. The witness intended victim was not Jack Shipley. From the start, it was a scheme to kill Orla. The orca was his true target, but Jack Shipley was the one who died. The orca is alive and quite well. He's right. He wanted to kill the orca, yet it was Jack Shipley who fell to his death. How did that happen? Wait a minute. What if Mr. Rhymes wanting to kill Orla was somehow connected to Mr. Shipley's death? At a loss for words, are you? What happened to your bravado of a moment ago? Enough of these reckless words without any basis in fact. They aren't reckless words. The basis for my claim is that the real murder scene is the show pool. What are you talking about? It's my contention that two incidents happened at the show pool. The attempted murder of the orca and the victim falling to his death. First of all, in order to kill the orca, Mr. Rhymes removed something from the scene. And by doing so, he made it possible for Mr. Shipley to fall to his death.
Oh, what did he remove? I can't imagine what it could be.
I actually don't know.
You don't?
This is what Mr. Rhymes removed in order to attempt to kill, I guess, the ladder? But why would the ladder?
Ugh.
I'm gonna guess the ladder.
If you could kill a giant orca, that you'd be king of the ocean.
Shut up. Oh, removing the water.
I was like, I ain't gonna say nothing.
Oh my god, I'm an idiot.
Well, to be fair, we literally just saw Orla chilling out with no water, but she can't survive for long that way.
Well, okay.
Hey, if you can kill Sims by removing the ladder from the pool, why can't you kill an orca? I'm just saying.
Don't telling me you're trying to claim he tried to kill the orca by draining the pool water. I'm claiming. Well, I only thought the ladder because I'm like, well, the handprint is on the ladder, so it's the only thing we can tie him to.
Ah.
Yeah.
No, and that'll be brought up for sure. There's no way it won't. Just not yet.
To help the defendant with the cleaning, Marlon Rhymes took charge of Orla, with the plan to kill Orla in the show pool. And because the pool water was drained.
Oh, that's right. You can't remove ladders in The Sims anymore.
You'd still kill him.
Yeah, you can still drown them. It's just real hard now.
I mean, you could just, not necessarily drown him, you can just kill him in other ways.
Yeah, you're right.
Gotta get creative.
But, and I always got creative.
It made it possible for Jack Shipley to fall to his death in the show pool.
Bruh.
I tried to kill the orca, you say.
Bruh.
Can you even prove there was nary a drop of water in the pool? That day I was simply looking after the orca. Why would I have a monstrous thought of kill... Gee, why would you?
Why? Yeah, I wonder why.
You claim you were looking after Orla in the early morning hours of July 20th. I don't think you were doing a very good job of it. After all, Orla wasn't given anything to eat during that time.
Oh, yeah.
How would you know such a thing? I know because of Orla's record here in the torpedo data system.
In the torpedo system. Hi, Liz. Father,
You
pray
can-
for me.
You can call me father or daddy.
Father.
You know I like both. The system continuously records data on the subjects it monitors. From Orla's record, we can tell exactly when she ate or didn't eat. Sing me, no one ever told me about that dadsterly contraption. It's so weird to read him now. Like, I've had this, like, rap thing going on for him this whole time, and now he's speaking like a pirate.
Yeah, exactly. That's how I feel about Sasha. It's like suddenly we're pirate guy.
Only a few of the shipshape aquarium staff know about the system. According to Orla's record, she never ate in those early morning hours of the 20th. You planned to kill Orla, and that's why you didn't feed her. You're wasting time. What proof do you have of that? Perhaps the orca simply wasn't hungry. He's right. I don't have any proof.
If Orla simply didn't eat, then that would create an inconsistency. Where did her fish go?
Her fish? Good question. Where did it disappear to? Fish, what does that matter? What relevance does that have to this case? Cease this stalling by asking inconsequential questions. Inconsequential.
Inconsequential.
Stop delving into the depths of the orca's stomach and delve into the case instead. Wait, it may seem like a small inconsistency, but it's an issue of great importance. I think.
And now I'm hungry.
What are you driving at, Mr. Wright?
How could the fish disappear? Somebody must have eaten it. So who came to the show stage and ate Orla's fish? I think I might have a pretty good idea.
Could only have been one person thing.
Being. I believe there must have been a visitor to the show stage that Mr. Rhymes didn't notice. Visitor. Are you trying to introduce yet another suspect at this 11th hour? If you utter more of your careless remarks, Taka won't look favorably upon it.
I'm Phoenix Wright. That's what I do.
I don't plan to utter any careless remarks. Whether my remarks will actually be related to the case or not, I don't know yet.
Don't worry, boss. If Taka comes this way, I'll fend him off. But try to keep your remarks careful, please.
Somehow, Orla's fish disappeared. Somebody must have visited the show stage, but who?
Who could it be?
Rifle.
It was Herman Crab. He showed up and ate all of that fish.
Yep. I believe Rifle the Penguin visited the show stage.
First an orca and now a penguin?
Why would you be saying such a thing, Mr. Lawyer? I didn't see Rifle during the wee early morning hours. Do you have any proof Rifle visited the show stage? If you be a lawyer of any salt, show me your evidence. The bottom of Rifle's feet were pink for some reason.
Oh, yeah.
That fact is a clue that Rifle was indeed at the show stage. I have to present a piece of evidence that connects Rifle to the show stage. How about that, John?
Let's do it.
Now to prove I'm a lawyer worth my salt.
Or my fish.
This is the proof that Rifle visited the show stage.
The shield stage.
Oh, whoops. I think. Nope.
Kemi
Glory
says
be
nothing.
I, but even a pirate like me can tell that that's not right.
Yeah, well, nobody asked you, Rhymes. What?
I quite agree. Evidence doesn't support your claim. Stop rhyming in my courtroom.
Fucking, how does it not? I mean, like, I get that it's the wrong thing for the game, but fucking, it does make sense. It was in Rifle's stomach. If she ate the fish that Rhyme was supposed to give.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, like, if he dropped it and then Rifle just fucking ate it. But
Yeah.
also, he could be like, well, how do you know when I dropped it?
That's fine and all, but it still makes sense. Don't be talking bullshit, game. Well, shiver me timbers, Your Honor. You have a fair sense of rap music.
I'm hip.
Oh, fucking A, man. I know what it is. I'm an idiot. I was doing so good up until this point. Now I just keep guessing wrong. Fucking this. Yep.
Oh, my. What a cute little sign. Look at all the adorable stars.
These stars are actually starfish. Miss Buckler painted the sign.
Starfish. What's the difference?
In the early morning hours of the 20th, she left the sign at the show stage to dry. Mr. Rhymes kept an eye on the sign for Miss Buckler while the paint was drying. Aye, that'd be true, but what would be your point? On the sign is proof that Rifle visited the show stage.
Oh, proof the penguin visited? I'm afraid I don't see it.
Aww.
Where's the proof? In the pudding.
What pudding? I don't see any pudding.
This pudding. Right here.
Oh.
A couple of the pink starfish are shaped a little differently from the others.
Oh, you're right. They look almost like little leaves.
Rifle had pink paint on the bottom of her feet. These little leaf-like shapes on the sign are actually Rifle's footprints. Rifle made these footprints by walking on the sign before it was dry.
Oh, what cute little pink penguin prints.
So there are footprints. What of them? Marlon Rhymes was watching over this sign at the show stage while the paint dried. And during that time, the Penguin paid a visit. According to the torpedo data system, we know that Rifle ate something that morning of the 20th. Most likely, Rifle ate the fish meant for Orla that was at the show stage. Orla's snack was a small quantity of fish. Even a penguin could have eaten it all.
Especially Rifle.
God, Rifle ate Orla's fish. Who be ye to say Rifle ate Orla's fish? She could have picked up food anywhere. That doesn't change the fact that I really was at the show stage. After all, I had to help move the skull rock. It couldn't have been moved without me. The witness claims he never saw the penguin. How do you explain this contradiction? Both Mr. Rhymes and Rifle were at the show stage, but Mr. Rhymes didn't see her. So where could Mr. Rhymes have been at the time? Right, Dono. If you aren't up to the task, I could disprove this witness's testimony for you.
I don't need your help!
If I leave it to Prosecutor Blackwell, Sasha will be declared guilty. I can't let him interrupt this line of reasoning.
Mr. Wright, let's try to figure out how things looked when Rifle came to the show stage. This show stage is a word that you can say.
Mr. Rhymes was at the show stage keeping an eye on Orla and the sign. And we know it must be true because he helped move the skull rock.
Right.
Then Rifle came in and walked over to the sign. But wouldn't Mr. Rhymes notice...
Oh. Wouldn't Mr. Rhymes notice Rifle if he was right there?
Well, let's think about where Mr. Rhymes could have been. Leaning into the fucking ladder. Now the ladder comes into play.
Oh, there it is. Whoop, there it is.
Wait, from where could Rifle not be seen?
From the ladder.
Right? You better be right. I'm gonna be pissed.
No, it makes sense, though. Inside the pool. But you're right. If he was inside the pool, he wouldn't have noticed Rifle, like at all. So are you saying Mr. Rhymes was underwater the whole time Rifle was eating?
No, not underwater. When I think about what he was trying to do, the answer is clear. Now I'm finally starting to get this whole picture. Just like yesterday. Must you two always be whispering to each other?
Yes, that's what legal teams do.
Yeah. Why don't you admit that resorting to a penguin will get you nowhere? Oh, I don't know about that. The fact that Mr. Rhymes didn't notice Rifle is a small inconsistency. But it's a key point that proves that what Mr. Rhymes was trying to do. The penguin is a key point.
Yep, you heard me.
The show stage pool is very deep. If Rifle came to visit while Mr. Rhymes was at the bottom of this pool, he would have never noticed Rifle. Duh.
Boy be sweating.
Orcas can be out of water for a short time without sustaining damage. But if they're out of water for a long time, they weaken and eventually die. In order to kill Orla, Mr. Rhymes had to drain the pool. And while the pool was drained of water, Mr. Shipley fell to his death. The show stage pool is about 65 feet deep, just like the Orca pool. Without water in the pool, a person could be made to fall 65 feet. Mr. Rhymes probably wondered what to do. If he continued with his plan to kill Orla, how could he dispose of Mr. Shipley's body? So he devised a plan to kill two birds with one stone.
What? How?
Mr. Rhymes went down to the bottom of the pool and put the victim's body in the rock. He then had Miss Buckler move the rock and the body together. And the witness made the defendant do this somehow without arousing her suspicion.
Yeah.
That's right. Mr. Shipley told Miss Buckler that she couldn't perform in the new show. Miss Buckler became upset and wanted to switch back to the old version of the show. So Mr. Rhymes conveniently suggested that she take and hide a prop for the new show. Mr. Rhymes then manipulated Orla using her singing and lifesaver tricks.
But I was just like, what if she never did find the body?
He schemed to have Orla find the body, while Miss DePlume would be standing witness. He saddled Orla with a false charge of murder so that Orla would be put down. What?
Nani? Well, the fact that the witness didn't see the penguin.
Shows that when Rifle visited the show stage, Rhymes was putting the body in the rock. At the bottom of the pool, that is.
Who would have thought the presence of a penguin could prove the witness's actions?
You could have just said that he fucking did see her.
It's working! Just a little further now and Sasha will be proven not guilty! If you think you've won this battle, you're sorely mistaken. Your theory is based on the notion that the witness could manipulate the orca. Witness, can you control the orca's actions? Of course not. What kind of blag...
Bilge?
Bil...
I'm not
Be
familiar
that-
with that word.
Bilg?
I have no
I don't
idea.
I be but a simple animal keeper.
If my memory serves, wasn't Miss Buckler the only one who could issue commands to the orca?
Anyone who had a whistle.
Well, yeah, but we still couldn't. We had a whistle, but we still couldn't make Orla do tricks. Bilge, this area on the outer surface of ship's hull where the bottom curves to meet the vertical sides. Huh. I learned something today. And knowing's half the battle.
Do-do-do.
Yeah.
If you wish to do battle with a witness, you'll need to hone a blade. You'll need a honed blade. Where is your sword of evidence that Marlon Rhymes could manipulate the orca?
I will show you my sword. Right now. Oh, it also means nonsense and rubbish.
Huh.
Hey.
Rhymes had to manipulate Orla in order for his plan to work. But how can I prove it?
Well, it appears the line of reasoning has become unsustainable.
Fucking wait a sec.
Well, it appears I was mistaken. Carry on.
Athena?
I've analyzed the hearts of all kinds of people. I have enough experience to see when I look into your heart that you haven't given up. So that objection was my way of speaking up for your heart.
She's right, you know.
Hey!
Why would I become a lawyer again only to give up? I have to keep fighting. Athena, thanks, boo. With your help, I remembered the old right way.
The judge is like,
Did you have an objection, though?
Athena's like, no, not really. The right way?
The right way, which is actually just Mia's way.
Which is just fucking lying through my teeth until something sticks.
Like, it's like... It's like, this is the right way, which is actually just Mia's way, which is actually just Godot's way.
Yeah, basically, it's the Godot way. That's whatever you're talking about for you.
Your Honor, I'm not finished with presenting my argument.
Too bad. Do you have anything else to ask the witness?
You've cross-examined all the witnesses and presented all your evidence.
No, I could think of
haven't.
another one.
All the witnesses? Huh, I don't think so.
We haven't cross-examined the Orca yet. I hope we get it. I really hope we get it.
I haven't cross-examined the most important one, the central figure in both cases. The central figure? The one involved in not only the case a year ago, but this current case too. I've never called her as a witness, but it's time to do so now.
Who are you talking about? I demand you tell the court immediately. Who is this central figure in both cases?
This bitch?
But I want it to be Orla. I don't remember. Well, yeah, I guess so, because she was the protege, right?
Yeah, she was training.
Yeah, that's right. But we've had. Wait a minute. We have cross-examined her, though.
We've cross-examined her, but did we call her as a witness?
I don't know. Let's save and find out, because you're probably right. She's the only other one that I can think of. Unless we really are going to cross-examine Orla, but I don't know. That would be silly. And that's the thing, is we've also cross-examined De Plume. Though I would love to put her back on the stand just to look at her.
Just to look at her some more. Okay.
Because they're like, you know, fucking, we haven't talked to this person yet, but we've talked to everyone. Nope. I want it to be Orla. I don't know. I believe. But I mean, like, I don't really know how that would work.
Alright. Hold on. Wait, do I have to return the title?
Yeah.
Okay. Save's coming!
Yeah! Don't tell your parents that we were save scumming. We want to be a good influence on the children. Well, let's...
Scroll to the right for me real quick.
Yes.
Sorry, I'm doing something with this stupid gauge. I mean... Yeah, no, I'm gonna guess it's Orla or De Plume.
Let's try to play
rifle.
first.
Nope.
Nope, it's totally Orla, guys. We're gonna cross-examine an orca. I'm ready for it. Are you ready for it? I'm ready for it.
Reload the save file, because I'm gonna need those 2 points.
Okie doke.
Or I want to be safe.
Shout out to Sardines Carpet. I don't remember saying that, but still shout outs to Sardines Carpet.
Hell yeah. You go, Sardines Carpet. Fucking hot.
Orla!
Orla!
Orla! Yes!
The defense calls the central figure in both cases, Orla the Orca.
Get that orca up here!
You intend to cross-examine an orca?
You better believe it.
Cross-examine an orca, you must be addled. It'd be impossible, says I. So, Phoenix Wright. Animal lawyer extraordinaire.
Yeah!
This is absurd. This absurdity is beyond the pale. How do you expect us to question an orca, a creature incapable of speech?
Are you familiar with the DL6 case, by chance?
Orla is
Intricately.
involved in this case. I have every right to cross-examine her.
Don't forget DL6.
Besides, even if she can't speak, I think cross-examining her would be invaluable. Very well, do what you will then. But if you fail to garner anything from this little exercise with Orca, I hope you realize the reward for your efforts will be the defendant's guilty verdict.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, there's no rule saying an orca can't testify. Don't discriminate. So we're gonna cross-examine Orla, huh? That was a bold move, boss. Now all we have to do is figure out how Mr. Rems manipulated Orla.
With the butt. Now it's Orla's turn to help save Sasha.
Hell yeah.
An orca defendant yesterday and an orca witness today. This is truly unprecedented. But even though this is highly unusual, I'm really into this. So go on ahead. I want to see what happens.
I don't know. He chugged some shit. He chugged some shit and then became Popeye.
Yeah, he got drunk and became buff as shit. I don't think that's how it works, but
It's not.
I mean, I want to know what was in that barrel.
Violet, yay! What's your farm called?
Yeah. Oh, okay, nobody. I got you.
Bailiff, ready the witness telecast. Do it. Do it now.
I'm so ready for this. To be continued. Actually, this is a good time. We can pick this up next time and actually just start off our next session cross-examining an orca.
Yay!
'Cause,
I thought we were actually getting close to the end here.
Yeah. I did too. I forgot about stuff that... I apparently forgot about everything in this case.
I'm telling you, Marlon did it. Though.
Except for, like, one...
that ain't
I only
obvious.
remember one thing about this case, and it hasn't even come up yet. So yeah, but we have other games to play tonight, too. We're gonna play Rule of Rose, which we're also very close to the end of. And we're gonna do Deep Night tonight.
Yeah, we won't get to the end of Rule of Rose tonight because there's about 4 hours left, but we'll get hopefully a little chunk into it.
Yeah, we'll finish Rule of Rose by the end of the weekend, probably, if we continue playing it.
If we play it on Sunday too, yeah.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, you can totally post a picture of your farm. I love farms.
Sorry, Esther. I'm sorry if you were just here for Ace Attorney. It's a cliffhanger. It's meant to keep you on the edge of your seat. You know what I mean? Plus, we haven't played Rule of Rose in quite a while, and I've been really wanting to get back to it because we're getting into the good shit.
Yes.
But I got to boot up the PS2, so if you will give me a moment, or like 10 minutes, I will put on some music, and we will be right back.
Yeah.
And if Rule of Rose isn't your jam, thanks for hanging out for the attorneying, and we'll just continue tomorrow. Probably. Or the next day.
Yeah.
Monday, probably. Alright. Hang on a second. What are we gonna fucking listen to? This is fine.
Some sick-ass jams.
Here you go. This is good. Okay. Be right back.